All right, Shalom. We want to give all the praise and the honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and his aquamium, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's laboring. Okay, so we want to do a video. Okay, we want to do a video on visions, dreams, and visions, and the men of the Lord. And you're going to have even some women that follow the truth, okay, that are going to have visions of things to come. And this is just another testimony. The brother here, Shamyar, somehow the Spirit had him come here, and we both had visions last night, and that was something for both of us too. I normally get them. I know I was getting them a lot, and then the brothers started getting them, and then now it's like,
right,
brothers all over getting them.
And normally I'm not the one to have a lot of visions and dreams, but when I do get them, they be vivid, and it's like, you got to bring it out because it could help the body.
Right.
Clarify. It also clarifies what's written that some of us want to see dreams.
Right.
The scriptures refer to us as the seers. We see the prophecies coming to pass. We see as watchmen and warn the elect, the hopeful elect, that we can get up out of here. We warn them of things, but we see certain things that regular people in the world can't. The dreams that we have or visions that we have, we see prophetic things in them. So we bring them out to each other and to the body, and it helps us all.
Right, So, you got a scripture, bro?
Yeah, I got the Amos 3:7.
Okay.
It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets.
Right. So a lot of times those visions that brothers are having is secrets that he's revealing, and you would think it's just going to the whole world on YouTube. That's why it doesn't matter to get thousands of views, because these secrets are only going to the elect. And when you read Matthew 13:11, we'll quote some. Matthew 13:11, he said, it is given to me to know the secrets, given to you. Yahweh Shah was speaking to the apostles, the disciples. It is given to you to know the secrets, but to them it's not given.
Right.
Okay, so we don't have to go try to blaze the secrets to Jake that don't understand.
Right.
Okay.
Like if one of us have a prophetic dream, what the hell a nigga in the world gonna be like, man, that sounds like some sci-fi shit, They're not going to understand it. It's for us.
Right.
Certain things the Lord revealed to you is for yourself, but even still, you got that one brother that you go to and talk to him about anything, and it's ultimately to help the body.
Right. And then you can probably kind of go into the vision you had, and I'll go into
Well, pretty much the vision I had, I know it was me and the brothers in the camp and a couple of apostles, but I couldn't make out everybody that was in it. But we was at an arena. We was like at a football or a baseball game. And the crowd, one section of the crowd, a group of men looked like some Edomites from down south. They turned and looked at us and was like, chanting against us, talking about America this, America that. So we just said to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Kwame Ashrala, and the whole crowd turned against us, and then they turned from a sporting event crowd to a bunch of Kaisers.
Wow.
And what happened was, they start showing us like a video on the big screen in the stadium, and there was a woman going over like it was the Holocaust, and she was saying, yeah, you have Jewish and these people here, and like the crowd turned their attention to us, like these are the real Israelites, these are the real Jews. And that's when the crowd got irate. But it's like they could see who we were. I couldn't tell if we had garments on, but it's like the way they looked at us, they knew who we were. And they sent some agents over to us, and they had guns and everything, but they were all Jakes. And one of the Jakes said, well, what about their freedom of speech? And the other Jake, you always got that token Negro that just for Esau in his ways, and said, to hell with their rights. They terrorists.
Yep.
So they started handing out these booklets, and it was information on who the Jews were. And I got rebuked in a dream for bringing out certain scriptures, and then that's when they was passing the books out. All of us took one, and I took two, and one of the Kaisers said, hey, let me get one. I said, this ain't for you, this about us.
Right.
You ain't a real Jew.
Right.
So as the crowd turned against us, we was leaving out the stadium, and then I woke up. That's like the first part that I remember.
Wow. And what I interpret out of that dream, just from listening to it, it's probably you went over it briefly earlier. But what I interpreted by is that whole crowd is representing the unicorn. Everybody's seeing, as you was in the stadium, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's seeing now that this truth through YouTube is being awakened. Because also in that crowd would be multitudes, nations, and peoples of tongues.
Right.
Revelation 7 and 9, that you would have Israelites that would look like all different nations that are sprinkled amongst the heathen.
Right.
And the Lord is extracting us out, the elect out of the heathen. And now that the truth is out, they're going to persecute you. The scripture says we will be, in Matthew, we'll be persecuted for the name of the Lord.
Yep.
You know?
And that vision made me think
right.
about the video you did on how they putting disclaimers on our videos,
yeah.
going into the definition of Judaism,
yep.
pretty much to demonize us.
Yep.
And another brother in the camp tells what he did the video on. He clicked on one of Apostle Kabar videos and they tried to charge him for it. It's just
yeah.
giving you a sign for the times we coming in. We're going to
yeah.
be persecuted. The unicorn is going to be shut down.
Mm-hmm.
But these people are going to know who we are, you know.
Yep.
Some people going to be able to pinpoint, yeah, those guys that teach at such and such,
yep.
whatever city you in.
Yep.
So don't think people ain't watching. These people got a scope on us.
Yeah.
They know who we are. I done had people come up to me, oh, you in GMS or something, right?
Yeah.
That happened to me one time. And, hey, it's just to let you know that we being watched, man. And the time we coming in, we got to be vigilant about these things, certain things.
God. And another thing is, everybody think it's the fad, the thing to do. You come into the truth, you feel powerful, you're
right.
speaking up. But what about the tribulation that's going to come with being in the truth?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because right now, it's what? It's the end thing. It's like popular to be an Israelite.
Yeah.
You got rappers, I'm an Israelite, this,
Yep.
that, and other. But
Yep.
what happened when the real hardships come? It's not going to be popular. It's so popular no more.
Yep.
You're going to have them people that's going to point you out. That's them.
Yep. They should deliver you up.
Deliver you up.
I got into it with a neighbor, which was a no-no. But you know, sometimes you get into debates, and then the other guy said, yeah, he's one of those guys that teach. He's
Right.
an Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
You know what that guy did? He said, you are? Oh, man, I see you differently. He pounded you. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. But you know what? They're shit talkers, man.
Yep.
They don't care.
Fanboys, a lot of them.
And then he don't even believe in the Bible.
Oh, man, see that? But you
know?
believe in what we do, though, right?
Right. So, at the end of the day, it's all shit talkers, okay, when it comes to this thing.
Yep.
There's the truth, okay, which the elect is the truth, okay, set up by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Then you have the shit talkers,
Yep.
the one that claim that they're in the truth, or they're all about the movement,
Right.
but don't even believe in the Bible.
They're not doers.
You know?
We got to be doers of the word.
What's that, James?
As well. Come.
James, you got another scripture?
Yeah, I got the Habakkuk.
Revelations 2 and 10 said they'll deliver you to be you should be tried, have tribulations a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
It says 10 days. Okay?
Yep.
I'll read that.
Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me
Right.
and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Yeah, so the same prophets that were in the old days of old are back. Now they're really extrapolating on these prophecies, and they're coming into visions. You know, we don't know if we was one of those prophets. We don't know if we was one of the scribes, but it's a possibility
Right.
that even through your vision, it could help the actual prophet,
Right.
whoever Habakkuk is. You
Right.
know, can you get Jeremiah 28:8? So it you know, these visions. When you keep reading on Habakkuk, it goes into a vision that's set for a appointed time. You know, so
they're coming up on one of those appointed
yeah,
times,
exactly.
you know?
Con.
Yeah.
So going to the vision I had, and I get them often, but sometimes I don't. You know, it's just so happened the brother came here and I said, damn, you had one too. You know, so you know we had to do a video on that.
You know, the vision came when last night was the Sabbath.
Right.
And I was going to pick up a chick that I deal with, and she was going to come over. But, you know, the Sabbath, certain things can't go down. But
Right.
through the Spirit, the Lord made something happen to my car, whereas though I couldn't go pick the chick up, which brought me here today, because, you know, the brother, that's one of his professions.
Right.
You know, and it brought us together to realize that, hey, we both had a vision the same night.
Right.
You know, because, you know, we like I just brought out, you know, we don't watchmen. You know,
Right.
we get certain visions, and it's for us to share with each other further our understanding or
Yep.
faith, build up each other's faith.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
with that Jeremiah.
Yep. Con.
It's Jeremiah.
Shalaki me flipping the phone back and forth. You got to hold it up. And shit.
Yeah. Con.
Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, but that's this so-called white man is all about war, evil, and pestilence. But the head warrior is Yahweh.
Yeah.
That's the head warrior. Exodus 15:3.
Yep.
Now going into the vision I had. I'll make it quick. See, sometimes with visions, and I've learned this too. I've got quite a few in the last year, that you'll get them, and you'll remember some. I remember I remember one vision I had. I went, and it was like I was floating, and it was like a purplish type of color, and I didn't know why I asked. I said, Lord, when is it going to be time? And it was a deep voice saying, soon, with an echo, and it was a whole lot more to it that I asked, but when I woke up, I can't remember it.
Right.
So the Lord will take some of your memories in a vision.
And that's what lets you know that when you had these dreams and visions, certain things was meant for you to get, and you be trying to struggle to remember it all.
Yep.
Because when you in it, it seems like forever, but it's just a moment. It's just that moment you can already wake up and you take from it what the Lord wants you to have, or bring out of it.
It gives you what you want.
Yeah.
Now the other one I had last night is the Lord gave me some form of some spiritual power, and He said, "Go deep in the waters." So I went down. I'm talking in the ocean.
Yeah.
And I went down thousands of feet, dug under the surface, and somehow detonated something. And I left. And when I left, the waters rose up and started covering everything. And that reminded me of the scriptures that talk about the floods and the waters that's going to rise up when the missiles hit.
Right.
The water's going to rise up, and that flood goes to the time of Noah.
Right.
When He said, as in the days of Noah, and the flood took them away.
Right.
But this flood is going to be the fire.
Right.
That's going to take them away.
Right.
And
to add to that a little bit, that we are in the times of Noah where it's not going to be destroyed with water this time, but fire. But we build little spiritual arcs right now for people to get in before the doors of mercy and repentance is closed.
Right.
And it also, I take from it that, the waters, we refer to the knowledge in the scriptures as waters. Our knowledge is increasing as well.
Yeah.
And we might be at the height of the knowledge to where as though the Lord can say, hey, it's time.
Yeah. And it's going to be time this place is going to get destroyed.
Right. And we want to be caught doing the right things and in the right spirit in order to be saved out of it.
And the thing about it, I didn't even flinch when it went down, because I used to be a swimmer. Mm-hmm. I had
and that's
did
one of
it
the
years
things
ago.
I thought about when you was telling me about it. Like, shit, you was swimming
Years
before.
ago.
And we all gonna be sent to bring them out of them holes.
Right.
And some of them holes they're gonna be underground trying to escape the hour shot.
But I had the thing about it. I had faith.
Right.
Because normally you go that deep in water, oh man, I'm going to drown, or the pressure. Mm-hmm. They don't even have a machine that can go so deep underwater without folding.
Yeah.
But I went deeper than any machine on the planet. And I went all the way down, and I went under the crust.
Damn.
And it was like another basement. Like they had a living, like they had another house under like Esau had something built under the water. Yeah. Real deep under the water that they was trying to hide.
Right.
And I had to blow it up and shit. Now, it's not saying, Esau say, oh, they terrorists. They talk about blowing up our underground bunkers.
Right.
Well, the scriptures in Jeremiah 23 say that. Well, they shall hide in the holes, in the clefts. Is there more on that?
That was it on Jeremiah 28.
Okay. Well, we just wanted to talk on that, and make a... Okay, it's only been 14 minutes. We wanted to make on that. You can get that if you want. They should hide. Yeah, I think it's 23. Yeah. They hide in of the rock. It's in that chapter where they say they'll make fishes. We're going to be fishers of men, and we shall fish them out of the holes. I know it's in Jeremiah 23. It's lucky to put you on like that. Is it 24?
No, I was in 24.
Okay. Try 23 and they shall fish them. So while you're getting that, this brother dream, like I said, I took it as that stadium represents the unicorn, and everybody's going to hear it. And Esau, when you read Revelations, the last chapter, when it goes in, they shall bewail her, lament for her when the missiles destroy this place. Them Khazars, in front of everybody, everybody's going to know them Khazars are not the real Jews at the end of it. When this thing start wrapping up, the Lord said he's going to make known who his people are, man. Okay? And the Lord, so it was the Lord is one that should lie. The Lord said he's going to make known who his people are. So we can get that scripture.
Con.
All right.
Con, this is Jeremiah 16 and
I was thinking 23. That was the one with the dream of dreams.
Dream,
Which Martin Luther King, even though he was wicked, he said one day we're going to get to the promised land. That's going to be the truth.
So he was prophesying a little bit.
Yeah.
God. This is Jeremiah 16 and 16. It says, Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
Yep.
And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
So the Lord set up fishers, his elect, to go out and fish, the elect. But eventually the elect is fishing on a spiritual level, okay? And then on a physical level, the elect is going to get that spiritual power to go fish Esau out of them underground bunkers. And I'm sure they have some of them in the water. So you're not going to escape either. They think we're going out in them oceans that they escaping, man.
And real quick, Obadiah 1 and 4 says,
Okay.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So
Right.
they're going to try to escape beneath the earth. They
Yep.
got cities all over the country,
Yep.
under cities,
Right.
and they got nests set in the stars with these space stations and things.
Yep.
So
Yep.
wherever they try to go hide, we're going to fish them.
That's why they got that stuff to show the city Atlantis.
Yeah. Con.
Hey, Esau, you ain't slick, man.
Yeah, he even got a goddamn vacation spot called Atlantis where you
Right.
can spend all this enormous amount of money. It's like a wheat water world, underworld.
Yep.
Man,
Now, if we wasn't so much of a threat and this stuff wasn't the truth we're telling, then why are they flagging videos? Why are they pulling it down? Why are they advertising Judaism on our page? Look,
Right.
man, if you guys, you devils, you wanted to be separate and you wanted to teach a love doctrine and say we all should love one another or we should all love or whatever the case is, why you ain't letting us love?
Yeah.
What's the
Right.
problem with us teaching the fact that the one you call Jesus is a so-called black man?
Con.
You got the Chinese man can say Jesus is Chinese. The white man can say Jesus is white. The Hindu man can say Jesus is got that long black stringy hair.
Right.
But we can't say he has woolly hair.
Right. And then it's a problem.
It is a problem.
Right.
So it must be something where a thing goes called the truth hurts.
Yep.
You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right.
Or the truth is going to enslave you.
Yeah. Right. The truth leaves makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
And the lies will comfort you.
Yep.
Our people have been comforted in the lies of the white man
Yep.
and the deceit of the white man for so long that when we bring out the truth is, oh no, we got to do something against it.
Right.
We got to put disclaimers on their videos so we can
Yep.
say they anti-Semitic.
Yep.
How could we be anti-Semitic when we are from Shem?
Yep.
There's no such thing as anti-Semitic.
Yep. Where's Semitic?
Yeah.
Where's Sem? I
Yeah.
never heard of Sem.
Nah. That's another one of them Esau's trickery with his words.
Yep.
And ultimately, to categorize us all that do this work
Yep.
into a box so they can
Yep.
pinpoint it. Like going back to my dream. Like, I couldn't tell if we had garments on, but the crowd knew who we were. Like when they
Right.
turned to look at us.
Right.
That's to let you know that we being watched, man.
Yeah.
These people out here know who we are in these cities.
Yep.
You become pretty much a monument in your city wherever you teach at.
Yep.
Yep.
So, anyway, we're gonna cut it short. Well, it's the Lord's show.
Gone.
I hope you brothers was edified.
Gone.
This is just a video on the visions, and the brother broke down his and mine, and maybe you brothers go in. I'm sure there's other brothers that got these visions and things that's happening.
Right.
And sometimes you might be driving along, and the Lord
Yeah.
can give you a vision.
I get them.
you know?
Sometimes, I didn't understand what was going on, but I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
day visions as well, like
Yeah.
fully conscious.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you just, hey man, it's all this thing is spiritual. A lot is happening. chariots are flying all over, and I would always say, look up if you can.
Yeah.
You know, we're so focused on looking down at
Yeah.
our feet.
You hardly ever look
Yep.
up.
Yeah, look up.
Coming into
Yep.
the truth, I look up more than normal.
Yep. Well, with that, I want to say shalom.
Shalom.